Mr. Snowman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Chris Bird.
And I'm Laurie Leahy, and we're from TTPM.
And this is the Playdate, where we show you the newest and hottest and funnest and coolest and stretchiest toys.
Yes, indeed.
So-
and floatiest.
And floatiest.
Oh,
floatiest. That was in my crossword puzzle. So last year, we
Yes.
found this amazing thing from Spin
Yes.
Master, this amazing compound called Kinetic Sand.
Yes.
And it was a huge, huge hit. And it made our most wanted list. And we had a lot of fun with it. And, so it's basically sand. It's kinetic sand. So where do you go from there? That's the big question. Because sand doesn't float. Sand
No.
you just sort of play with it. But look at that.
Which it was fun to play with. Look at
Oh my
the
God, it
texture.
is so much
Listen
fun to
this.
play with. So we love this.
Oh,
But, and you drop it too sometimes. So we really were going, okay, so yeah, you did sand, you can do colors, you can do all sorts of stuff
Yeah, they
with
have
it.
shimmery, glittery ones now.
Which is
super,
really
super
cool.
Yeah.
So how do they go to the next step? Ta-da!
It's Kinetic Sand Float!
So this is sand. This is kinetic sand float. So what it has in common is it does have sort of a granular texture. But here's the cool thing: it actually floats. So I'm going to bring this in here and dump it in there. I like splashing.
There to go.
And it floats, and that's pretty cool because it really is something new. And you wouldn't take this in the bathtub.
No, probably not.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
I promise you wouldn't take it in the bathtub. So, well, you would take it in the bathtub, but your mom would get really mad.
That's true.
So
that's very true.
But Kinetic Float is a brand new compound.
Yes.
It's really easy to work with. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
It feels a little stiffer than the original Kinetic Sand, but it's all about molding and playing. And
that's why there's the Paradise Island playset.
Doo-doo.
Oh! And it comes with 3 colors of Kinetic Sand Float. Orange, I guess it'd be like magenta and neon green. And
That's not magenta. This is more like a fuchsia.
Oh, fuchsia.
What do you think
What
at
is the
home? Is this
difference?
magenta or fuchsia? Let us know in the comments.
Form of purple or something. So anyway, it comes with 4 molds as well, so that you can mold the kinetic sand and place it in this little playset that you fill with water, and your stuff is going to float around. So there's a log, there's I think this is a shark, a turtle, and a seal, and you just
the way it
rip off
works
some of your
is
stuff.
you open these are sort of 2-sided molds.
Yeah.
So you open it up and you actually put your kinetic sand in here. It's going to make the nice thing about this is that it's so forgiving that you actually can just sort of, even a little kid can do it because they don't have to do it perfectly. As you can see, like I'm not doing it perfectly. I'm mashing it in both sides here. And then we actually pull it together and we push it in there. We can play around with it.
And it says you can remove the excess, and then you're going to want to open your mold quickly, not slowly, for best results.
Right.
So
And
I'm just getting rid of my excess sand.
So there it is. And
like
you would
ours
do
to be
that, and you
perfect.
open it up quickly. Da-da-da-da. And then you see you've got all these pieces in it, but you can actually pull them off. And this is what you get. You get a lovely sea lion, a lovely floating sea lion. We're going to float him in the bowl.
I made a purple turtle.
Well, good
Look
for
at
you.
my purple turtle!
Fuchsia turtle.
Fuchsia turtle.
But
So-
then they all go in the playset,
Yeah.
and you can play with them. Now, again, because it is floating, and because it does stay together, and you can actually see the water. Wait, hang on. You can actually see that the water beads up on it.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
not going to absorb it.
Yeah.
It's not going to dissolve in the tub. You don't have to worry about it. It's a big enough piece. Because, whenever you have a tub toy, especially something like this as a tub toy, you're always a little bit afraid that it might go down the drain. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So it's just really easy to play with that, and it's really kind of fun. So
I actually want to make some more logs because you can use the floating logs and make a floating raft for your...
That's really clever.
Right?
That's really clever. But again, here's one of the reasons we like this kind of stuff. First of all, compound is a great way to play. Believe it or not, when you're playing with compounds, kids are actually, especially manipulating them, they're actually releasing chemicals in their systems that help them to concentrate a little more. This is something that I've learned from art therapists over the years. So compound play is really very calming. Why do you think adults have all of this stuff on their desks to play with? So it's really just a really nice way to do it. And the sand has...
Secret word!
I've had to cue you on the secret words the last couple of
Well,
weeks.
I'm so busy concentrating on my compound play.
You've been playing so long that you're so concentrated. But it's got the nice sort of sand. It's very calming. So I have a feeling that mom and dad are going to be playing with this after playtime goes away because they're gonna be having a good time
It's like
with
a
it as well.
stress ball. And also, it doesn't dry out. Okay, so it is recommended that you keep your compound in a sealed plastic bag just to keep it from getting dirty, but it won't dry out. So if you leave it out, it's fine.
And actually, another thing we like about this is we've actually dropped this on the carpet and picked it up, and it doesn't pick up dust and dirt. Sometimes when you drop things on the carpet, now we would recommend playing with it on a table with a surface that you can get wet and doing all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But if you drop it on the carpet, it's not going to get like all dirty and pick up the cat hair and stuff like that, which always drove me crazy when I was a kid because I always liked my things really neat. But that's for my shrink to deal with. Anyhow, so this is really great floating stuff. We really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna try something that I've never done because I've never done. I want to just do the compare. I've never dropped the kinetic sand in the water. It doesn't float.
It goes down to the bottom.
It doesn't float. But you know what? The other thing is it doesn't fall apart either, which is surprising to me. So I like that. So
experimentation at your own home. Science experiments with kinetic sand.
Yay!
Have fun!
So anyway, Kinetic Sand Float, Paradise Island, 3 colors.
Yes.
Just a really nice choice for sort of a rainy day play or just sort of calming play.
It's $19.99 for ages 3 and up.
So we're going to have to put this down.
Okay.
And because it's time to give away stuff!
Maybe we should move water items.
Let's move the water out of the picture
so
because we're not going to do the Kinetic Sand Challenge. 1.
So you threw them right over the water.
2.
Okay.
We have the professional thrower again this week.
Well, I'm not the professional catcher though.
Okay, we've got.
Hey! Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
The shimmering colors.
So, see this? Whoops. See this? I'm making a mess.
Good try.
It's got sparkles in it, which is really cool. So we're giving you 3 of the Paradise Islands.
So share with friends if you're the winner.
It's a great birthday present too if your kids are going to a party for the right age kid, which is really kind of fun. And then 2 of these kinetic sand sparkles.
Yeah, what is this? Metallic silver and like sapphire?
It's magical and mesmerizing.
Woo!
I learned that right off the back of the package, which is really kind of cool. But these are totally cool, and we can't put these down. So while I play,
I have to tell them the rules.
You tell them how to get this stuff.
Okay. So go to ttpm.com and click on the Playdate. You'll find all the rules to enter. It's always free to enter. And that's where you're going to enter by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, October 29th. The secret word sand. Should be easy to remember because this is all about sand today. Don't enter the word sand in the YouTube comments because that is not a valid form of entry. Come to ttpm.com to enter the secret word and check out our reviews of all of these great kinetic sand products you see here, plus a whole lot more.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see all of this stuff, plus great other toys from Spin Master, things that are great party ideas. Have a great week. We will clean up. Though there's not that much cleanup involved, we're going to clean up and see you next week. Woo!